If I could kind of delve a little deeper into that, what do you think is the worst case scenario if, let's say, several years go by and that gap of skills, that gap of domain knowledge you were talking about gets bigger and bigger, and we have all these young people who are very willing to learn these new skills but unable to do so? What does that situation look like?
What it looks like is you're going to see companies declare bankruptcy. You're going to see companies that are simply going to go out of business. Just think about how many companies went out of business during COVID. The year of the bankruptcy was 2020. For us to say, okay, we got out, we're out of the woods, companies survived, I think that we're in a new precipitous era that I think moving forward in the next 2 years, 3 years, what we could see is we could see a number of companies really go out of business as they are leapfrogged by other companies that become market leaders that are able to actually have talent that knows how to interact and use AI. AI is not going away, okay? It has capabilities that we don't have as humans, the ability to really mine all the data that we know. But the ability to use that rests on leaders. And so what's going to happen is the companies that simply lose that talent, that stumble, that lag, we're going to see market leaders come to the front very, very quickly. I can tell you, I'm trying very hard not to mention companies, but in numerous industry sectors, we are seeing companies compete for the leadership positions, acquiring AI, seeing what they can do, restructure their enterprises, restructure how they source. Everybody listening knows the move away from China, moving to India, Vietnam, Mexico. What does that flow of goods look like? How do we integrate talent to make decisions with technology overlaid on top of the entire flow of products, goods, services? What will happen is we're going to rapidly see other market leaders come to the front. Even if we take industry sectors like, let's say, fast fashion, that was pioneered by companies like Zara. We've seen Shein and other companies, leapfrog and go to the lead in those sectors. How did they do that? They did it through a new business model and the way they've used AI. We are going to continue to see that, and it's going to move really quickly. So leaders have to act very fast. I would also urge boards to be really up to date and keep their leaders accountable. We cannot have a very short-sighted view in terms of just sort of jumping and acquiring technology.